Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to our final check-in slash wrap-up slash transition to the rest of our holiday Staredown contest. And I hope that the last 2 weeks you guys have found some new things out about yourself, that you've had some new experiences in trying new things that maybe you haven't tried before. Maybe you've learned some things about nutrition and how your body responds to different things that you put into it. Hopefully you've also tried to push yourselves in other ways in workouts, whether it be with my own workouts or you see the things that you're doing for your nutrition and you think, well, I'm going to push myself a little bit more with my workouts and see where it goes. At the very least, I hope that you, during these last 2 weeks, have had a new consciousness and awareness, if you will, of what it is that you're doing to try to help yourself on your journey towards the fitness goals that you want to achieve, okay? So hopefully, as we wrap up this last mini challenge of no sugar, which for me was the toughest one. I didn't think it would be as tough as it was, but it was tough. Doable, but tough. I just want to encourage you guys during these next couple of weeks, while we don't have any formal challenges going on, to keep trying them, okay, as much as you can. Obviously, Thanksgiving coming up for most people, things like no sweets is probably going to be tough. Maybe eating right before bed might be tough too if you have that second helping of turkey right before you go to bed. But do your best to try to keep up with these challenges. And then, like we talked about at the very beginning of the whole challenge, the whole Stare Down challenge, when we come back and reinitiate these challenges again, we're going to do all of them in the same order, I think. I may change that, but as of right now, it's going to be in the same order. And there'll be additional videos, though, done each time we hit each challenge, just like we did this last 2 weeks. And also there'll be hopefully some additional information that I'm going to inject into this to kind of get you thinking about more and more different topics as they relate to each mini challenge, okay? So one thing, though, that I do want you to really try to focus on during these next 2 weeks is going back to that first mini challenge, okay? The mindful eating journal. I want you to really try to keep that one up during the next 2 weeks before we start with the mini challenges again, all right? The reason for that is, number one, of course, there's the Thanksgiving holiday, and there'll be some abnormal eating, if you will, not your typical eating for most people because of the holiday and everything that goes with it. So I think that would be an interesting exercise for all of us to do to keep that mindful eating journal up during that time. And I think it just is going to be an additional, set of instructive educational experiences for you as you continue to do that. So do it as much as you can. What I want to do now is talk about what I mentioned in the last video that I'm going to introduce to you guys in these next couple of weeks, and then also for the rest of the year. The thing that I have in mind that I want to have you guys try out, see if you like it, give me some feedback and benefit from, is something that kind of has an interesting origin. It originated with me wanting to give my clients that I train here on Oahu more to do more to benefit from when they're not working with me, which, for most of them is 2-3 times a week max, okay? So that leaves a lot of time for them outside of our training sessions to work out or not work out, and to eat or to just, figure it out on their own as far as what they're doing for their fitness journey. So the idea I had was to have some sort of online resource where they could go to get extra workouts like the ones I've been giving you guys, also to get things like ideas for snacks and meals and recipes and online educational resources to kind of train your brain or just educate you to make the experience that you have bettering your fitness and your health all that much more rich and far-reaching. So the idea that I have kind of has sprung from that origin, and what I want to eventually have, my goal is to have this ready for anybody worldwide on a huge scale by January 1st, to have sort of an online website that people can go to, subscribe to each month, and have it be sort of a comprehensive, all-inclusive resource that you can have for fitness that grows and grows each week throughout the year. And it's going to be sort of like a university course almost, where you start with the basics, the education part of it, the workout part of it, and week by week you kind of grow on that. There'll be more and more content added every week throughout the year, to the point where you sort of bring yourself along through a year-long journey to the end of the year, and it gets more and more advanced from there in every area. So how to do this is something that it's been swirling around in my head for the last couple of years. Obviously, it sounds like a really big project, but I'm totally up for it, especially if it can help more people and help, especially my clients, but also anybody who wants to benefit from it. Okay, so I don't really have a good name for it, but what I'm going to do this weekend and hopefully have ready by Monday is to transition the existing site that I had for my R20 website, my R20 workouts, and make this into this website that we're talking about, that's going to house all of what I'm going to share with you. So it's going to be kind of a trial and error thing. The thing that I would appreciate from you guys as far as feedback goes is the usability, the user friendliness, I should say, of the website itself. If there's glitches, if things could be formatted better to understand, better to see, anything that makes it better to use. I love that kind of feedback, especially the differences maybe between the desktop site and the mobile site. Pretty sure that what I have set up right now is really, really good for mobile devices, but things like that are going to be something I'm interested in getting feedback for you. And in exchange for that, you guys are hopefully going to have a really good resource that you can, again, take yourself through these holidays and keep yourself on track. Okay, it's going to be free because you guys are, quote, beta testing, like I mentioned the other time. You guys will have complete access to it, and if you want to tell others about it, have them join the Staredown challenge. And starting next year, for those who aren't clients of mine, it'll be a paid monthly subscription, probably somewhere in the neighborhood of just $20 a month. But for now, till the end of the year, it's all your guys'. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. And between now and 2 weeks from now, or a little more than 2 weeks from now, I don't want you to think that I'm just gonna disappear. I'm definitely gonna still be posting to the Facebook page, gonna still be sending you guys occasional emails, probably not as frequently, but just to kind of keep you engaged and focused on what we're gonna come back to in a couple of weeks with those mini challenges again. All right, so that's all I wanted to say. I know I said 7 minutes worth, but thanks to you guys for your participation, and thanks especially for taking these challenges and really trying to make yourself a healthier, more focused you, especially during times when it's a little bit harder to do. Okay, I think it's easier to do what you're supposed to do, whatever the situation is in your life, when the pressure isn't on and when it's not requiring a whole lot out of you. But when it becomes more difficult like this, when there's obstacles and challenges, then it becomes the time where you grow, when you exercise that willpower and that discipline to try to push through it anyway. All right, guys, so I will see you soon, and more information will be coming your way about the Insider website that I want to share with you, and all of the content that's going to be on there. Have a good rest of your weekend, guys. Aloha.